going to pray. And from there, we're going to have our executive director, Mr. Eric Silva, address everybody. And then from there, we're going to proceed on with our graduation ceremony. So, that being said, Ms. Roz is coming up.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations. So if you would just kindly bow your heads. Father God, I ask you to take these students into your care and protection, along with all those who sail ships. Make them alert and aware of their duties. Protect them from the dangers and perils of the sea. And even during a storm, grant them peace and calm within their hearts. Take care of their loved ones while always bringing them safely home. In God we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, so without further delay, we're going to have our executive director, Mr. Eric Silva. He's going to come and address us, and we'll proceed on from there. So,
thank you, Mr. Renard. Well, what a great day, isn't it? Yeah. What a blessing. It's a blessing to have you out here at Blue Water Maritime School. I can even say this is our first, what we call the DHS, Duval High School graduates. So you're going to be the first, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be plenty of pictures to post around. So we're very proud of you. I heard that you guys did extremely well. So you should be very proud of yourself. So first of all, I wanted to come down and say good afternoon to everybody and to the esteemed Blue Water Maritime School staff that we have. The Executive Director for Duval County, Mr. Kenneth Reddick, is with us today, and it's a pleasure. Proud parents. We have Marcus from Blueprint 30. Also, we have, most importantly, all your graduates that are here with us. So thank you for choosing Blue Water and be part of this momentous occasion. So before we do anything, I think Mr. Reddick would like to say something.
Yes.
If possible,
yeah,
it would be awesome.
Okay, I would do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so some of your faces, I remember this young lady's face, which I said West Side. I'm Mr. Reddick. I'm the executive director for Duval County High Schools. I'm over all the high schools. But I'm not here for that capacity. I'm here to encourage. And I want to look the young people in their eyes, because this is an opportunity that God has given you all. And I want to just tell you something. I didn't prepare a speech. I told Mr. Eric, I said, God told me to speak from my heart. So I'm going to tune all of these other ears and faces out, and I'm going to tune myself to you all. And I want to see your face, young blood. Because I'm serious about what I'm getting ready to say. See, everybody knows Mr. Reddick in Duval County. They know me very well. I've been doing this a long time. But something that people really don't know about Mr. Reddick is that Mr. Reddick, when he was in high school, in college, and went to Florida State University, he got kicked out for having a .69 grade point average. I really don't tell too many people this story. And the reason why I'm telling you all this story, because I want you to understand where you start off doesn't mean that's where you're going to end.
Amen.
Okay? Trust me. What you think you see and what you're going through right now, it's really not reality. It's all on how you look at yourself and how you look at the opportunities that God has given you. If you just don't take it, then you're going to end up like you think you're going to end up. But when the door swing open, you got to be man and woman enough to say, okay, it's time to stop, do some other things, and take this opportunity and move forward. And what I'm hearing and saying today is that y'all are taking the first step of taking another opportunity to make a better life for you. Because see, this world is bigger than Jacksonville. It's bigger. It's bigger than the north side, it's bigger than the east side, it's bigger than the west side. And I didn't take advantage of that when I went to Florida State. I partied. I'm being real about it. I partied. And I thought I was smarter than my mom and my dad. When it was time for them grades to come out, I skipped. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. I think, you know what? I need to work for Popeyes. My mama said, and daddy said, okay, if that's what you want to do, but guess what? Those grades was already were delivered to the address. So they knew what time it was. But I thought I was smart enough I could outthink them. But the one thing that they did do, my mama told me, she said, son, if that's what you want to do, come on home. You're going to always have a home. She said, but you want to go work at Popeyes making $3.10 an hour? Because that's what the minimum wage was back then. She said, you can do that. She said, but every pay period, you got to give me a Benjamin. She said, every pay period, you got to give me a Benjamin if you plan to stay here. And every 2 weeks when I got paid, I had to give my mama a Benjamin. Not my daddy, my mama. Because I was fortunate enough to have a daddy and a mom in the household. But mom took that money, and every time I gave it to her, it had to be a Benjamin. It could not be a single ones, could not be a $5 bill, it could not be a $10. It had to be a Benjamin. She took that money because she saw in her own praying moments, this is not where her son was going to end up. I ended up going back to Florida State, and I ended up graduating. I did that. I got my undergrad degree from FSCJ. Mom forced me to go down this road. And now she's 85 years old, everybody's deceased, it's just her and I thank God every morning when I wake up for her vision, her prayers, that guess what? Her son was not going to be a product of what he thought he was going to be a product of. So what I'm trying to tell you all, young people, okay, I'm proud of you all that you're getting, as y'all call it, y'all qualified, you're getting your card, I understand. But there is another piece of this that I need y'all to stay focused on. And what is that?
Graduate.
Getting a high school diploma. You got to get that high school diploma as well. Because here's the other piece. If you can come here for 6 days and do what you needed to do with the help of these people who have paid, because I know y'all didn't have $1,000 to come here for 6 days. Somebody had to ish out some money. Somebody had to make a sacrifice for you. Am I right or wrong? Okay? So if you could do that in 6 days, your focus need to be now. I done made the first step. I done had family support. I need to graduate from high school. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Having a high school diploma, nobody can take that away from you. Trust me on that. Just like you've been here for 6 days, what you're getting ready to receive, nobody can take that away from you. So what I want you to walk away with, be happy and be proud of your accomplishment. But understand, this ain't nothing but just a 1 ounce of a step that you got to make. And you got to, number one, you got to keep God first. Amen. Don't let anybody fool you about this. Amen. The man that's standing here, I'm being real with you, because I'm not talking to these people. I'm talking to you all. That's why I keep trying to look at your faces. This man here got a lot of skeletons and live bodies in his closet, but I do believe in God. And because I'm not a part of the Catholic faith, I ain't confessing to none of y'all. You'll catch that later. You understand what I'm saying? You'll catch that later. But I am a man of faith that I look back, I'm 61 years old, and I look back over my life and I see what I thought, how it was supposed to be, and how the prayers for my mom and my father and those who cared for me unconditionally, who gave me some tough conversations that I didn't want to hear. You know what I'm talking about, young people. You don't want to hear sometimes from your mom and those who you really love. You think they crazy. Trust me. Been there, done that. But the only reason why they telling you certain things because they care for you. They love you. Trust me on this. And I'm telling you, if you listen to what people who really care about you, regardless if it's bad or good, if you listen to them, you could be better than this man standing here. I done went from $3.10 an hour, 6 figures. 35 years later, I own my own house. I don't own a shack. A young man that came out of Grand Park. Do you feel what I'm saying? It can happen. It can happen. Don't let nobody BS you now. I'm telling you the truth. Don't get caught up with what you think you see. I'm proud of y'all. I really am proud of y'all. And for those who are still in high school, if y'all see me around, y'all got to come and, holler at me. I'ma still be Mr. Reddick now. And I still need y'all to graduate from high school. But if I can do anything to encourage you, even moving forward in life, hey, that's what it's all about. But don't just take this little piece and say, I'm done. Because it's my understanding there's other steps that they can make to make more money. Because I'm going to be honest with you, ain't nothing like having your own. Not depending upon nobody else. Ain't nothing like having your own. My mama stayed with me, and guess what? I don't tap into her little savings. I pay that mortgage every month. You hear me? And she tells me, son, cut the lights off. I'm 61 years old, cut the lights. I say, yes, ma'am, light bill. But ain't nothing like having your own. Don't let nobody fool you. You don't need nobody taking care of you. You making the right decision to finish this course and moving forward. Don't let this be the end of it. Move forward. Help. And then the last thing I'm going to say, don't be like typical some. I'm going to say this in no disrespect. Don't be like some of us. Don't be like some of us, young blood. The typical Negro don't have nothing. They don't. And the typical Negro don't have the mindset to try to take their family and take them to another level. Like I moved all of my family out of Grand Park and I'm living on Dunn's Avenue in a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. Living better than I've ever lived. Do something with your life, but also give back to your family. These individuals in this room who have planted a seed to help you to take a 6-week course and giving out $1,000-some for you to take. Plant back when you become successful. Remember who helped you to get where you got. And give back to them. And then guess what? And again, sorry my brother from another mother. But here's the other piece. Find another young black person. If it's not in your family, somebody that looks like you and remind you of them, they remind you of you, and plant a seed in their life. Plant a seed in their life. God is opening up a door for you all that y'all just cannot imagine. Trust me. You just don't see it. But I'm telling you, this ride you're getting ready to go on is going to make you look at life a whole different way. It's going to make you look at people differently. Trust me. When you can go in there, you can buy your own car. When you can buy your own house. When you ain't worrying about when the meal is going to come from. And you doing this all on your own. Trust me, it makes you look at life a little bit different. Now, why am I saying this? Because you're looking at a man that got kicked out of Florida State with a .69 grade point average. Went back because I was determined not to go just for making $3.10 an hour. And my mama, I forgot to tell y'all this. Remember I told you about them Benjamins? Every time I was giving her a Benjamin, guess what she was doing? She was putting in Benjamins. Not in a bank account, my brother. She was putting it in the Bible. And when it was time for me to go back to Florida State, now she gave me one thing. She said, you can go back there and work for Popeyes if you want it. You go back and work this time, guess what? Your dad and we ain't paying for it. But all them $100 bills, every last one, she invested it in me and gave it back to me. That's why when my daddy passed away, I said it's time for me to move everybody out of Grand Park. It was not because of moving them out of Grand Park. It was for me giving back to my mama on what she did for me. I hope the words of my mouth has been acceptable to your spirit. and that you will move forward after the day knowing that there's more hope to come in your life than you can ever imagine. And Eric, I know I said 5 minutes, but I told you I have to speak from my heart. And again, I hope I haven't disrespected no one in this audience, but I just want you to know if there's anything, young people, that I can do for you, I'm looking you in your faces, especially this young blood right here. If you see me walking around the school, if there's something I can do, come to me. I'm gonna keep it real with you now, because I want to see y'all be bigger than you could ever imagine. Trust me, y'all. I didn't think somebody with a 0.6, 0.9 grade point average was gonna end up being over all the high schools in Duval County. Who could believe that? I'm done, my brother.
Mr. Blackman.
Mr. Blackman.
Congratulations, sir.
Yep, over there.
What school you at, Blackman? Homeschool?
Yeah, he the youngest one now. He on 16.
Boy.
Yeah.
16.
Yes. Wow.
All right, so next up, now, this one right here is, real near and dear because they were the first ones that really started, they first signed up back in November. It's Carr. Come on out. You hold it, give me your right hand. Yeah, but you hold it right here at the bottom. See, we still working it out, don't worry about it.
Cheese, thanks, cheese.
Good job. Golston. Right.
What school you at?
I graduated.
You don't graduate?
I graduated. I'm 20.
Get out of here. What house did you went to?
I went to Atlantic Coast down here for 2 years, and I graduated from DP in Orlando.
Okay. You still look like one of the high school kids. Hey, yes, sir. I don't want to say to you. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
And here goes another one that's real near and dear because she was part of the first two that signed up back in November. So they started off in November. Ms. Haynes. Which I do want to mention another thing. Her sister is already a merchant senior. So her sister was the one that made sure that, she made it possible for her to come through here. So.
I see you all the time with Mr. Hall.
Yes.
All right. So at first I thought this guy was real quiet, but he opened up. So Mr. Man, come on up.
Congratulations, young blood. What school you at? Reebok. Okay.
Mr. Rozier.
No.
Now, Mr. Rozier don't say a lot. No, take it with you now. Yeah. He don't say a whole lot in class, but he be paying attention. So that's all I need. All right.
I'm proud of you, man. All right.
Mr. Shivers. Yeah.
I think he went back in there with Richard.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. White.
Oh, yes.
Now, he was family way before he got here, so. All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations, big guy. Yes, sir. What school you at?
I graduated from Old Leaf on 24.
Okay. Proud of you, young man. Proud of you.
Mr. Williams. So look, me and this guy had some real interesting conversations. So apparently he said I look like Shannon Sharp. We're gonna talk about it after this. All right, hey, congratulations.
What's up, big guy? All right. I know you're not in high school. I was gonna say.
Mr. Spalding. Look, he's another one that didn't say a whole lot in class, but he was paying attention. That's all I needed was to pay attention. That's it. All right, congratulations, man.
Where you at? Andrew Jackson.
Okay, all right. All right, so that pretty much concludes our first Duval High School graduating class. Like I said, it's not over with yet. We still got some work to do. All right, so with that being said, we have a tradition in the Navy. You know, for those of us when we retire or there's a ceremony, we like to ring the bell. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start right here and go from this chair to this chair, so on and so forth. And we're gonna, when we do down you guys off or down you guys out of here. From there, we're gonna meet in the conference room. So we'll meet in the conference room. We got some light refreshments for you all. For the class, we got you guys pizza. So you know that. And look, y'all, don't tell nobody this now. We're gonna do this for everybody. It's on the low. All right. So with that being said,
If I could have the first DHS 2601 graduates, please rise.
yeah, that's yours. No, take it with you. Take it with you. Don't leave it in here now.
I'm gonna say something very quick. Now that you're graduates, alumni from Blue Water, any future courses that you actually take within this school is 20% discount.
And you will be back after your first 180 days to upgrade. That's not an option. All right? Don't leave that money on the table, people.
So we're gonna be ringing one at a time. We're gonna be ringing one at a time, starting with you, sir.
Now you're
We're gonna go right through there. Yes.